Welcome to Central Valley Talk, the COVID edition. We're all trying to be safe here and distant and keep our space. And we're still broadcasting live every day. And you could be on the show anytime you want. Just come on down to Central Valley Talk, and next thing you know, you're a guest. Don't come down to Central Valley Talk. Go to our website, centralvalleytalk.com. Click I'd like to be a guest, sign up, and next thing you know, you're on a show. Oh, in fact, here's our little web page now. You can see what's going on. There's our webpage. You see a spot up there that says, I'd like to be a guest. Click on that button and you fill out a little form. Next thing you know, you are on our show. Anything, you got something cool going on, we want you on our show. You have a business, you have, by the way, there's, see if I can do this. There it is, right up there. Also, you can click on the page if you want to have your own show. You can find out about having your own talk show. But if you've got a business or you're an artist or an author or you just want to talk about stuff, come on our show and you could be a guest. We would love to have you. We're doing a lot of remote right now. People just staying home and either they Zoom in or Skype into our shows, and you are welcome to do that too. So we want you. We want you on our show. Now, I look all over the place for cool stuff, cool people doing cool stuff. And one of our regular guests, Angel, she's an artist. She says, "Hey, my son's opening a business. Can he come onto our show too?" So here's Angel and her son, Angel, too. See the distancing we're doing? 6 feet, right? About 6 feet?
Yeah.
So tell me, Angel, what's the name of your business?
Pakistan.
Pakistan. What's a pack?
The packet is for the packets that we put in the waters.
Okay, packets of water. Now, what's in this bag here, by the way? Hold it up and see if we can see through it because there's green on it. Oh, it's a gift for me from Pakistan.
Yes.
Now, Angel, you started this business. When did you open?
I opened...
Last Monday, right?
Yes, Monday, the 15th.
The 15th. So, like 2 days ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a brand new business. And how can people go to your business?
I go to our business.
Down on M Street, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's the water. And the pack. I get it now. Pack it. Now tell
and then
them.
you put it in the water and then
Tell
you
them
shake
why they
it up.
can't see the green here.
You can't see the green.
Because the green screen, right?
Yeah.
So you go to your house, you go to your little business. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to try to do this on the air. So because of COVID, you're not like making lemonade and selling it or something. Somebody comes to your house, you give them the water, right?
Yeah.
And the packet. What do I do now?
You put the water in the packet and
Water
then you
in
shake
the
it
packet?
up.
The other way around.
The packet in the water
Okay,
and
so
then you shake
I'm
it
going to
up.
open this up here. There's
A little stubborn there.
well, people with arthritis, it's kind of harder. So
Aw.
open that. Now, and besides my arthritis, I can't see very well
Like that,
either.
baby. You want us to help you?
Yeah, somebody much younger
We'll
is
help
going to have
you.
to do this for me.
I'll help.
Now, at Pakistan, you don't help. They need to do it
It's my
themselves
business.
because
Right. Or if they do need help, we do have scissors.
usually have scissors.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
that they could do
Usually
it.
oh.
All right, here we go.
There you
There
go.
you go.
That's not how they do it. They just help old people out who can't do it themselves. So I'm going to dump the packet into the water
Yes.
Yes.
and then shake it up.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you drink it.
Now that one stays translucent.
Okay.
It's a Propel packet. It actually helps you replenish your electrolytes.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Yes.
Sometimes
One thing's
I-
for a
I
business.
drink and drink and drink water, and I'm still thirsty. And somebody says, you need electrolytes. That's what it is.
Yes.
So these little Propel packets do that.
Yes.
Okay, taste test.
Tastes good.
That is good.
It's strawberry kiwi.
Right. Now, this is your business, Packet Stand. You opened 2 days ago.
Pakistan.
So,
Like
Pakistan.
Pac-Man, but pack.
You know there's a country called Pakistan.
Yes, my mom told me.
Yeah, okay. There's a whole country there. And Mondays, if mostly people who work downtown, I got a feeling are going to go there. Or neighbors or friends will drive over there, down on M Street. And should we give the address out? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
What's
Go
your
ahead.
address?
What's the address, Ange?
1327 M Street in the back, where the garage
In the back, by the
is.
garages, yeah. Now, don't put a north or a south in there. 1327
1327 M Street.
1327 M Street is downtown, kind of close to Fresno Street.
It's Stanislaus and Tuolumne.
Stanislaus and Tuolumne, yeah.
Right
Between
next
those
to the
two.
main jail.
Next to the main jail.
We have different.
So go down there
places.
now. Here's a poster too. You got some posters and some logos and stuff. And by the way, only go on Mondays, you guys. From what time?
To 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And did you get a lot of customers Monday?
Yeah.
Like 1,000, a
No.
million? How many?
Not 1,000, not a billion.
How many do you think?
I don't remember.
But enough to keep you going. You're going to stay in business for a while.
Yeah.
Now you are going into what grade?
Third.
Third grade. And you've been going to school? Did you go to school last week, or what did you do?
What did you do last
How'd
week?
you talk to your teacher?
On Zoom.
Oh, on Zoom. So, and who do you see on Zoom? Just your teacher?
No, my class.
Your whole class.
Sometimes my principal.
Okay, okay. And you do the regular stuff through Zoom, like math and everything?
No, my teacher tells me what's coming up on Zoom.
Okay, it tells you what's coming up. Then you have to do it on your own.
Yes.
And how often did you talk to your teacher? Every day or once a week?
Once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week. It was fun to see all the other kids.
Yeah.
And do you know yet what's going to happen when school starts? Will you go back or will it still be Zoom? We don't know yet, do we?
No, still up in the air.
Yeah. Okay, well, Angel, tell us one more time from the beginning. What's the name of your business? What days are you open? And stuff like that.
Name of your business.
My name of the business is Pakistan.
The days are you open?
The days I open is Monday,
What time?
10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Every Monday. That's easy to remember. And what happens on July 5th?
July 5th?
What's July 5th?
July 5th's my birthday.
That's when you turn how old then?
8.
8 years old. Okay, so it's good to get a business started before you're 8. And then by the time you're 8, your business is up and going and stuff like that. So
We stop at the end of summer.
the business?
Yeah.
I don't think summer's ever going to end because we're not going back to school. So this will be a summertime business. So if you're watching, if you're at home watching, or you're at work watching, don't go there now. Wait till Monday. Go downtown to M Street, 1327, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's called Sorry, I can't-
Like
Pakistan.
Pac-Man, but pack and then stand.
I get stand like a lemonade stand.
Yeah.
And
Kinda
again, it's not lemonade because of COVID. You get a sealed bottle, you get a packet, a
Yes.
Propel with electrolyte. I feel better already, just one sip of that. I'm
Good.
telling you, that water, I drink and nothing. You need electrolytes. And that's a beautiful poster you have. Now, you guys are on Instagram and YouTube.
We
Yes,
are on
sir.
Instagram and YouTube.
Yes,
Where do you
sir.
find those?
At Pakistan.com.
Pakistan.com.
That's the Instagram, and our YouTube channel is.
Angel and Angel.
Because they're both angels. Named Angel, and they are angels too. So, well, we really appreciate you guys coming and sharing this. You're the first young business owner we've had on here, and we appreciate it very
Woohoo.
much. Anything else you want to add before we're out of time?
Anything you want to say?
Say, come to Pakistan.
Coming to Pakistan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Every Monday.
Every
Every
Monday, 10 to
Monday.
3. I'm going to go there next Monday. That's all we have time for here. I'm excited about it, though. And I'm going to go there, Pakistan.
Yes.
Angel and Angel. Find them on YouTube. Find them on Instagram. We'll be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.
Pure Brazilian blowouts. Treatments. Contact Jordan Myers at Hair by Jordan. Did you know most hair and beauty salons in the Central Valley are not disposing of their chemicals correctly? Partner with us today to become an eco-friendly salon. Visit us online at greenbeautywaste.com. Our phone number is 559-367-7206. And be sure to visit us on Instagram and Facebook at Green Beauty Waste.
Is everything in life draining you? Come to Stretch 360. Our professional staff can offer you many options for relaxation like deep tissue or hot stone massages, infrared medical grade sauna. Once you leave us, you'll look and feel like $1,000,000. Stretch 360. Relaxation is only a stretch away.
The Art of Becoming Who We Are in Christ by Jolene Kennedy is a book about the process of maturity as we find our true identity, since God's promises must be received, embraced, and activated within us. Get your copy today and check out jolenekennedy.com. Fleet Feet Fresno is more than just a running and sportswear store. Fleet Feet Sports' mission is to provide runners and other active Fresnans with gear that fits their individual needs, training that helps them reach their fitness goals, and races that satisfy their competitive spirit. Get to know Fleet Feet Fresno today. If your home floods, who will you call? When your house springs a leak, it's time to call Clean Master Emergency Flood Service at 559-213-9430. Clean Master will be there in 60 minutes to start fixing your home. And Clean Master bills your insurance directly, saving you the hassle because you've got enough to worry about. Clean Master also offers carpet and upholstery cleaning, carpet repair, pet odor removal, and more. Remember, Clean Master Emergency Flood Service, 559-213-9430, and visit cleanmasterflood.com. Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine, available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
Forget about the higher good of food, right? You're growing a product that people enjoy really all over the world. I mean, how does that make you feel?
I think about that all the time. I think about the families sitting around a table, enjoying a meal. I just see that what we do brings families together.
I mean, we're blessed. We're in paradise for food.
The Kern family of the Kern Family Farm invites you to eat delicious, nutritious, organic produce available at the Gnarly Carrot, located at 32954 Road 222 in North Fork, California. The Gnarly Carrot is a local, natural, seasonally changing market, offering a wide range of products from local Central Valley vendors. Get your caffeine fix, grab a smoothie, and support small businesses. Learn more at kernfamilyfarm.com and visit the Gnarly Carrot today. Dr. in Sukasa allows you to connect with your doctor when you need a quick treatment. Avoid a trip to a medical clinic or emergency room and connect by video with your doctor from your home, work, or anywhere. Just go to drinsukasa.com on your phone, tablet, or computer. Dr. in Sukasa provides quality care that is convenient, bilingual, and affordable, so you are never left without access to health care. Visit drinsukasa.com today.
Central Valley Talk.
Ghost Golf is Fresno's most spectacular family entertainment center. It's frightening how much fun you'll have on our 18-hole indoor haunted graveyard course. Skeletons welcome you, but watch out. All sorts of creatures may come to life. Ghost Golf is perfect for scary good parties, so book yours today. You'll get free plays at the Mummy Shooting Gallery, arcades, and air hockey. Check out our party and weekday specials online and like us on Facebook. Come play at family-friendly Ghost Golf. Good times will haunt you.
For all your real estate needs, call Julia Tadich with Clovis First, 559-323-2213, or visit clovisfirst.com. That's CLOVIS, the numeral 1, ST.com. Whether you're looking to buy a home or sell a home, get a loan, or whatever the case may be, call Julia Tadich.
The Saga of Bridget and Amanda by Carol Love Forbes brings to life the struggles of historical women in early America. Find the Saga of Bridget and Amanda on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and order your copy today.
At Leia Travels, we strive to make your vacation experience as relaxing as possible. From the time you start dreaming about it to the time you're sharing your vacation photos with your friends and coworkers. Our vow is to treat your vacation as if it were our own. If personal service, attention to detail, and years of travel experience are important to you, then let Leia Travels plan your next dream vacation. Visit LaLeiaTravels.com or call 559-360-1933.
A dynamic litigator, in-tune listener, and forward thinker with almost a decade of experience, Nasser Nekomanish is a skilled attorney servicing clients throughout the Central Valley. When you need a lawyer, call 559-441-0114 and ask for Nasser Nekomanish.
Looking around Fresno for interesting and cool businesses, people doing things for the community, and we stumble upon David Fox. David does legal services, I guess we could say, wills, trusts, things like that. Tell us about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Mike, thank you for having me on your show.
Sure.
It's a pleasure actually being here.
Now, who should be doing this service? I mean, I'm 61 years old. I don't seem to have a will or anything.
Yeah. So, you know what, almost everyone needs a will and trust today. And there are a lot of differences between the two of them, but, you know, really being used as an asset or a tool to actually help people set those up and, you know, have a process to where it's so painless. You know, it's almost as a lead as you go. We use a cloud-based service.
Nice.
That allows us to kind of go as you're you know, doing the service. So when you have the time, you go in and you start developing your will, and I'm actually used as the asset to kind of get you along the way.
So you have a tool that you use to type in all the info, and used to be you have to go to an attorney. They'd start it from scratch and type it out, charge you so much a word. It costs you tens of thousands of dollars to get a will done. But things have changed, right?
Correct, absolutely, especially in today's climate. We've definitely gotten to a platform to where it's now more like like if you ever used a tax cut software or something like that, it's like a plug and shoot kind of thing. And once you get to a spot where you're like, hey, maybe I'm not really good with technology, I'm not sure how that works, you know, that's when I come into play. I kind of come on and show you and guide you how to get that done for you. But it's actually streamlined, so we're not spending, you know, $1,500, $3,000, $4,000 on the will and trust process.
So
It's
now
actually much more affordable.
the person, the consumer, actually gets to type stuff in themselves, or do you do all that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
so I guide them on their way. We actually do Zoom calls in this current climate, and we can end up doing to where we can show them our computer and show them how we would set it up on our side, and also show them how they can do it on theirs. And also, you know, we can set up direct appointments to where we can do it together, so we can help upload documents and have everything in one location. So it's really important today that you know, often when someone ends up passing away, they've got boxes and boxes of material, and no one knows really what to do with it or where to find stuff. So having one location to where they can find stuff, and actually working with an attorney to describing what type of will and trust that you need, it would be very important. So we facilitate that to happen and coordinate with an attorney, but not having to pay always the high attorney fee.
We were saying earlier before the show started, you're not an attorney, but you're more of a guide, a guide through this system.
Excellent. Yes, I actually want to be a resource for individuals, and my services come free of charge. right? So all I'm doing is just kind of getting people the idea of setting one up. And, you know, I even saw a quote the other day that 61% of people who have, children don't have a will.
Yeah.
And simple things that they don't know really can hurt them. You know, even like the difference is like, what is a will and trust? Many people have no idea. So like the easiest way to really describe it to someone is like if you've ever moved a home or if you've ever moved from one location to another, sometimes they have those little pods that you can get to sit on your, in front of your house or whatever. You can stick your refrigerators, your couches, TVs, everything that's valuable to you. You can stick it in this container, and then a truck can come and actually move it to your new location. And that's kind of what a trust is, because a trust actually is this open container that you're putting all of your valuables. You're putting all of your finances, all of your online accounts, you're putting all of your assets or investments in all of your properties. That's going to actually move with you. So it's important to have a living trust. So therefore it can always live, because as we get older, we'll obtain new goods and maybe properties in other states. And if it's actually just set in a simple will, if you have properties in other states, that'll actually be cut in what's called probate. So we want to avoid as many taxes as we can and make sure all of your assets go to your beneficiaries instead of being tied up in probate or litigation.
Now, I can tell you probably have some horror stories too, but people who went ahead and died without a will, nobody really plans on dying, it's a problem, but and I've seen families break up over this, and not over tens of millions of dollars. Some people think, I don't have anything, I don't need a will. And I saw somebody there, the family fought over this table that went in the living room. It's almost like a card or a poker table or something. The whole family split up because they're all fighting over gets mom's table. And
over really simple, small things. That
like I say, not millions of dollars or anything like that. It was just over the little knick-knacky things. So
yeah, you can't put a price on tangible things that have a lot of sentimental value.
Right.
And so like having a will and trust is very important to be able to do that. Like you want to be able to pass your assets on to your family, and show them how to do that in a way to where it won't be owned by the government. Like for example, if you pass away here in the state of California and you don't have a will and trust, it's actually assigned a person that's supposed to come in and magically know where all of this stuff is supposed to go.
Yeah.
And it gets in front of a judge, and then it goes into probate. So the state of California taxes all of this process. And here in the state, we've actually got the longest process of probate anywhere in the country. So it's usually around 18 months to year and a half. I've seen even 2 years in place.
Wow.
But even wealthy people we've seen recently, like Prince, that passed away, Aretha Franklin that passed away, like no wills, no trust, and the families are still locked away in probate.
Well, let me ask you this. I think I'm getting this a little bit. A will in itself, you can assign where things go, but a trust. Trust avoids probate. You put everything you own into the trust, your house, your cars, or?
Yes, absolutely. So a trust, you actually are the trustee. So until you end up getting where you pass away or get incapacitated in some manner, you can assign a person who's going to take over the trust. That individual now actually has the right to distribute it based on what your will wants it to go into and how the trust was written, but it no longer goes to the state first. Now, since it goes to the trust, the family owns all of the assets that are there.
So there's no probate at all?
I'm sorry?
There's no probate at all?
No, you can actually avoid most probates if everything is set up through a trust. Like if the trusts are properly structured to where the trust is named as the beneficiary, then absolutely no probates will actually come out of that trust. So and that's a huge benefit.
Now let's say we sign up with this service, which you're just kind of our guide to help us, because I've never done anything like this in my life. You would help guide us through this. At some point, does a lawyer take a look at it?
Absolutely. So once we can help you guide through the will process, actually when we start getting towards the end of the will, it's going to be directed to where you're talking directly with an attorney.
Okay.
So the attorney is going to meet with you. We can either do Zoom or Facebook Live or Skype, so however is more beneficial for the client. And we actually walk them through the process. And there are several different types. There may be special needs children in the family. There may be irrevocable or revocable trusts that are needed. There are so many different types, and depending on how many properties you have, whether it's just local or in different states or different family members or what needs that are there. Like, for example, if you have small children, if something were to happen to you, like they would have to decide whether they actually give it to this child when they're 12 years old. Now, someone having thousands of dollars as a 12-year-old probably isn't going to make very wise decisions versus someone who's older, like maybe 20 or 25. But you can actually put those wishes inside a trust.
Okay.
You can say all of my assets I want to be able to be liquidated or actually be given to my children, but I don't want them to have full access until they're at a certain age. And you can have like support money coming to them. Every year you have support money coming out of the trust, and then maybe a lump sum is available to them once they get older. But take in mind, all of this will come to them by avoiding the probate process. And in much cases, especially if a life insurance or an asset is tied to it, all of that money will come to them tax-free.
Wow.
So that's a huge benefit.
Right.
But just simply having a will, you won't avoid most of the probate process.
Okay.
It will definitely show where the assets go, and the judge will say, okay, according to the will, this is where the assets want to go. However, it still has to go through probate. Some people will make grave mistakes. Like they'll say, okay, we bought this house 20 years ago, maybe for $100,000, and today it's worth $500,000 or $600,000. So now I just want to give it all to my children. Now, if you give it to your children out of that will without it going through a trust, they'll have to pay capital gains on all of that money that it's now worth.
Maybe 400,000 or something.
Correct.
So,
that's a huge burden on most families. So having that trust avoids all of that. And it's so simple and so cost effective now, even using a small platform like this, because you keep all of the information.
Right.
Imagine pictures that you want or traditions that you want. You can leave videos on a cloud service that is released to them every year on their birthday. I mean,
Nice.
you can leave sentimental things that are left to them, as well as protecting all of your assets.
Well, what I find attractive about this is that when I go to my attorney, when I walk in his office, he turns the clock on, and he's charging me, and I'm digging through documents and papers and stuff. It seems like what this does is get you through all the primary stuff without the attorney on the clock. And
exactly. So here's the difference. I'm a non-captive agent, so I work with several different companies that allows us to actually pick the best plan that's suitable for each person. Every person that I meet with is going to have a different need, a different asset, a different classification. So finding the one that's best for the client really puts me into position to where I no longer work for one firm or one company. I now work for my client.
Right.
And that's the best thing I've found about this company at all. Like, I hope that I'm used as a tool for many things to come. But even seeing horror stories in the past about even little things like I mentioned before, the Central Valley Talk, they had some homes that were actually being up for sale. I kept thinking that's great. Like, have those homes once they're purchased, inside a will or trust. But even using the lot number instead of the address, that's so crucial. And most people don't think about that. They think, oh, this is my property, this address, but you need to tie the lot number to that.
You have to have the whole legal description. What now? Somebody's watching this and say, "Wow, this makes sense. I want to find out more." Where do they start? Do they go to a web page or just call you up? What's the best way?
Yeah, absolutely. So there is a web link you should be seeing on your screen somewhere. If not, you can definitely reach out to me. My phone number is 559-978-2957, and I'll be able to explain everything as far as the companies that we work with and answer questions on what they have, because it's very difficult to cover all of the aspects in the conversations we have today. Just to think about, like $80 billion right now in assets that are available in all of the states throughout the U.S. are now going unclaimed because beneficiaries have no idea that they were left something.
Right.
But there just wasn't a will to actually direct it to them. So we've got to do a better job of just educating people and showing how affordable it is to really have a one-time cost that will set them up for the rest of their lives.
We're going to watch a video in a minute, but before I want to just give out the web address for those listening and not watching, WFG protectmorefamilies.com/David Fox. That's FOXX, by the way. Or just go to davidfoxceo@gmail.com, or better yet, just call them up direct, 978-2957. If you're watching or listening and you can't write that down, call me here at Central Valley Talk. I'll give you David's direct phone number, if that's all right, David.
Thank you, Mike. Absolutely.
Let's watch this video, then I might have a couple more questions when we come back.
Please.
It's not the promises we make that mean the most to our family. It's the promises we keep. We get it. Life is crazy. But a promise made is a promise kept when you fulfill an important responsibility, your estate plan. It's your set of instructions and wishes for your children, for your property, and for your medical decisions. It keeps important details from being left to chance or made without your approval. It determines if there will be clarity and confidence, or if there will be conflict and confusion, which can lead to disputes in court, an uncertain process that can be long, expensive, and painful. My Basic Estate from Legacy Shield is simple, secure, smart estate planning. It helps you get your plan done affordably, at home, at your own pace, and without errors, thanks to a proven AI-driven system. And for clients who need a bit more expertise, access to over 70 attorneys in the Legacy Shield Professional Network is always available. With My Basic Estate, you'll create your last will and testament, medical and financial powers of attorney, advance directive, and HIPAA authorization. These core components give you a strong foundation to protect you and your family. During the process, you will appoint your team to carry out your wishes with an intuitive workflow that ensures the right information gets to the right people at the right time. My Basic Estate is rich with other benefits, beginning with secure lifetime storage, where your digital estate plan documents are easily accessible, and where you can add all your other important documents, like financial and insurance policies. You can document your final instructions for your loved ones, record life lessons, funny moments, and heartfelt memories to a digital diary. Store your credentials for important online accounts. Organize and view your financial accounts in one central location, and even calculate and explore life insurance and retirement needs. Getting your estate plan done is a responsibility that has been neglected by millions, even by some you wouldn't have guessed. Don't leave your heirs with a mess that could take years or even decades to sort out. Protect your legacy with My Basic Estate. It's affordable, it's simple, it's convenient. With Legacy Shield, a promise made is a promise kept. Click Create Your Estate Plan to get started now.
Wow. The most striking thing in the videos is all the names they put up of people who died without a will.
I hear you. Exactly.
Abraham Lincoln, Sonny Bono, Howard Hughes, but those are in the days when you had wills. This life estate is kind of a newer tool that even I didn't know about. I pay attention to stuff, but it sounds like it's really the way to go. It's going to save you money now, and it's going to save your kids or your heirs money later on, I guess.
Correct. Yeah, getting a document that is signed, legal bonding, and will be actually administered by a judge when you're passed away to make sure that your desires and assets are all going out exactly where you want them.
Yeah. What a change technology's made in our lives. It's
I
cheaper
agree.
to live.
I
It's
agree.
way cheaper to die, that's for sure. And so now people are all cooped up now because of the coronavirus. Do they have to wait till that's over to start working on this, or can they call you now?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, that's the great thing about society today. It's like almost everything is digital, including this process.
So you're going to do it at
even
home.
the final,
You don't need to
I'm
go
sorry?
meet with an attorney. They don't need to go meet with you. They can stay at home and stay safe.
Yep, even at the final step of actually making sure that it's documented. So what happens, the documents will actually be printed up and you'll send it to the attorney, and you'll both actually get on a Skype and you'll be signing it together.
Nice.
So it basically is very, very beneficial, and it's efficient. You don't have to worry about waiting and scheduling out hours of time throughout your day to get this stuff done. But it's really go at your own pace. And I usually follow up every week or so just to see if they need any more help to get it done, because I can also see progress and if they get stopped in any one place or not. I can definitely help with the technology part of it as far as uploading documents. It's very simple once you see it a few times.
Very good. Well, David, we are out of time, but David Fox Estate Planning, he's a financial professional. He's even a certified field trainer in this, and he could set you up with the program to type in all your stuff, all your assets, and get them into this living trust. Do it from your own home. Do it without catching coronavirus. But you have to get a hold of David Fox. It's Foxx, by the way. David Fox at gmail.com. Call him at 559-978-2957. David, anything else you want our viewers to know?
No, it's just a pleasure actually being on your show, Mike. My email address, like you said, davidfoxceo at gmail.com. My phone number, 559-978-2957. All of the consultations are absolutely free, so definitely reach out. It's good to have a conversation to talk about what the future may look like, and definitely set you up for that.
As we like to say here on Central Valley Talk, it's free to find out. So find out from David Fox. We will be back with more Central Valley business right after this.
Thank you, Mike.
When you need to get fit, contact Gary Torres, IFBB Pro, specializing in weight loss, body transformations, and contest prep. Email Gary Torres 5336 at yahoo.com.
Hey, I'm Chris DeVold. Tune in every Friday night on CentralValleyTalk.com when I bring you Sex, Drugs, Chris DeVold, where I'll give you 3 guesses on what we talk about. And I also vow to bring you 1 live local music act a week. So tune in every week because you never know what kind of music you're going to hear right here on CentralValleyTalk.com.
The Space Colony Journals are an epic tale of a family's struggle to survive. Meet the courageous women and dangerous men who dare to carve a home on the alien world of Vensug. Get your copy today. Available on Amazon and Gale Daly's FineArt.com.
You enter this door with expired tags. Beyond is another dimension, a dimension of regulations, a dimension of long waits. You have reached the registration zone. What looks like an ordinary shop is actually Mitchell's Smog, located in the heart of the Tower District, a few minutes from the DMV. Mitchell's Smog offers your vehicle a STAR-certified smog inspection. So remember Mitchell's Smog when you need to pass through the registration zone.
Contact Sarah Hernandez of June and Matte Photography to schedule your portrait, engagement, wedding, or next family photo session. But that's not all. Sarah is also your personal brandographer, helping you ditch the stock photos and get images that sell. Call 559-412-3721. Visit JuneandMattePhoto.com and follow Sarah on Instagram and Facebook.
Give your child the tools to succeed. The Yergubian Academic Center offers one-on-one and group educational lessons by appointment. Over 90% of our students show significant improvement in their academics in just 3 months. Students of the Yergubian Academic Center have gone on to UCLA, UC San Diego, Yale, Stanford, and many more prestigious universities. Schedule a tutoring session today. Call 559-437-3973.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Carol Co., the Valley's leader for no-cost energy upgrades. Call Carol Co. at 559-396-3939 and visit carolco.net. Call Valley Cryosport today to learn how you can decrease muscle soreness, speed up your body's recovery time, and improve your immune system. And Valley Cryoskin uses science that works with your body's natural systems, killing fat cells without damaging surrounding tissue, and increasing oxygen supply that aids in collagen production, resulting in slimmer, toned bodies, and the elimination of fine lines and wrinkles. Visit valleycryosport.com today, or call 559-500-3304.
Clovis Community College may be free for you to attend. Call 325-5239 or visit cloviscollege.edu for details. We offer general education classes for transfer and short-term training programs.
Leemore Movers has been moving families and communities for over 40 years, providing outstanding civilian and DoD relocations. Our specialty is providing packing, moving, and storage services for NAS Leemore military members and their families. Call 888-776-3314 and visit leemoremovers.com.
At McDermott
And welcome back to Central Valley Talk, where we look for interesting people all over the place to bring onto our show. So if you're an interesting person or have an interesting business, or you just want to talk and be on our show, you are welcome to do that. And we're looking for you. Our guest today is all the way from Nevada. And I say we're looking for an interesting person. She's interesting. And I missed the name, but I know it's Cowgirl Shaman, right? Terry J., right?
Right.
Okay.
Terry J.
Welcome to Central Valley Talk. And tell us, what is a Cowgirl Shaman?
Well, I've been a horse person my whole life.
Okay.
And so a cowgirl is a fit name for me and all of the things that I've done with horses my whole life. And a shaman to me is a healer. And I really look at my work as healing work.
Okay, and I was mistaken earlier, Cowgirl Shaman. I thought that meant you dealt with horses, but you deal with horses, animals, people, all kinds of stuff.
Right. I base my abilities in physics. Everything is energy. Everything has a vibration and frequency. And so when I am working with a person or an animal, all I do is tune in and pick up on vibrations and frequencies that other people might miss.
And you don't have to do this in person, right?
No, I do my work all over the world. It's really been fun and really incredible. The numbers and different types of people that I get to meet everywhere. It's really fun.
Yeah. Now, by the way, you have one of the best internet connections we've ever had. It's like you're sitting in the same room. Usually it's all choppy and everything, but we're happy that you have a good grasp on that. Now, besides, okay, so you feel the energy. Can anybody do this? You said there's people can learn this a little bit, right?
You know, a lot of people think these are gifts, and I don't agree with that. To me, they're abilities that we're all born with. We're all born with intuition, clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, and claircognizance. Clair just means clear. So we have clear feeling, clear knowing, clear hearing, and clear seeing. We all have all of those.
Okay.
But we freak out adults and turn them off sometime in childhood when we're using them.
Right.
And so it's just a matter of learning to turn them back on. They are not gifts.
Okay. And how did you pick this up? Did it come naturally to you?
Oh, no, I'm the biggest skeptic in the world. I really am. But I was doing horseback therapy with disabled kids. And I picked a child up out of his wheelchair and put him on the back of one of my horses. And he said, ouch, I have a cramp in my hip. So I looked at him and I said, you have a cramp? Well, here, sit this way and it'll take the cramp out. And he said, hey, you can hear me. And I said, well, of course I can hear you. It didn't dawn on me at the time that he was totally nonverbal.
Wow.
So we went about our business, finishing the lesson. I took him off the horse, put him in his wheelchair, and he went back to class. And the gal that was helping me very sarcastically said, boy, he sure is talking great. And I didn't catch on. And I said, well, you know, he's very bright. Just because he has cerebral palsy doesn't necessarily mean that he has a mental handicap. And she said, Terry, He didn't say a word. He can't, remember?
Hmm.
And if I was a horse, I would have done a buck fart snort, because when they're spooked, they do all three of those things at one time. So I went into the classroom and they put a band around his head with a pointer, and he had typed out on his computer, "Horse lady can hear me."
Huh.
So then I could stand there and communicate with him while he was talking completely in his head and I was talking out loud. And it was really interesting. So I went back outside and shared this information with the volunteer that was helping me. And very matter of fact, she just said, well, if you can hear him, you ought to learn to communicate with the horses, because all animals are telepathic. And then wouldn't that make your program really safe?
So it all started with horses. Now,
absolutely.
Who would use your services, or who does use your services?
Well, I have a lot of professional horse people, like professional barrel racers, a lot of professional team ropers, tie-down ropers. I've even done readings on bucking bulls that were not bucking the way they should.
Not bucking
And,
right, huh?
and then, of course, I do a lot of backyard horses, people in other modalities such as dressage, English riding, hunter jumpers, pretty much everything in the horse world. But that's not all I do. I actually do a lot of lost pet readings, because I do map dowsing and remote viewing, so I can actually look on a map and pick up the energy of the animal and help the people, guide the people to find the animal.
To say he's somewhere around here, probably, huh?
Well, I actually get smells and sounds and tastes from the area where the animal is. So I'm able to relay all of that. And I'm surprised at the details that come through.
Now, do you ever spend any time helping people learn how to communicate with their animal?
Oh, absolutely. I do have my book, and it's called The Cowgirl Shaman Way, 7 Easy Steps to Develop Your Intuitive Ability. And I've had people take that book, and they are actually now doing the same work that I do for other people and making a living at it. So I'm thrilled when I hear that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so to say anybody could develop these skills, sounds like everybody should read this book.
Well, I would hope so. To me, it can really be helpful, especially when you're dealing with animals and you don't know what's wrong with them, and you're thinking, should I take them to the vet, not take them to the vet? Is this something that I can handle at home or not? So there's all those kinds of questions that we can answer for ourselves sometimes, and then also know when it's important to go to the vet.
Yeah, I guess a traditional doctor can ask a million questions to his patient and find things out, but animals,
right.
Who can communicate with animals? Well, you can, apparently.
Yeah, it's really an important skill, and I think everybody should learn how to do it. And I think a lot of people have the ability, they're using it, but they doubt it. And so my book can really help them to get that confidence that they need. The biggest thing that I have found is that people miss out because of the timing of things. When we're taught to communicate, we're taught, I talk, I wait, you talk. And animals don't have that. They've never been taught that. So as you're starting to form a mental question, they've already sent you the answer. And it's the same thing if you're talking with people on the other side. If everything happens so quickly, so as you're trying to communicate with somebody on the other side, if you have a long, drawn-out question, you're going to miss their answer because it's going to come over the top of your question.
Well, let's just take a dog, for example. What kind of things would be communicated? Like, hey, this guy doesn't feed me enough, or he pats me on the head, my head hurts. What kind of things would be communicated?
Just all kinds of things. We took in a dog from an old friend of mine that has become an alcoholic. And it's just a really sad situation. He was emaciated when I picked him up. And the smell of alcohol freaks him out. And he's given me that smell, and he says, I'm scared when I smell that, because obviously when she was drunk, she was beating him.
Oh, boy.
And she wasn't feeding him or giving him water.
Yeah.
Because then she'd pass out drunk, and he'd need to go outside, and so he was having accidents in the house and not able to wake her up to tell her he needed to go out.
Yeah, he could tell her he needed to go out, but if she wasn't, now she's not listening. Now,
no, she's not.
We have kind of a side note, we have a guest that comes in a lot, and he has epilepsy, and his dog is trained to know when he's about to have an epileptic seizure. So
right.
The power and ability of dogs, most of us, it's way beyond us.
It's really amazing, but I just lost a dog, and it's like I keep thinking I need to communicate to my two that I still have what happened, and they're like, "Hey, we got it. He was not doing well."
They understood.
They still see him here in spirit form because we're 99% energy.
Yeah.
So he's still here as an energy form.
By the way, before we went on the air, we were just chatting, and you said something about traditional medicine and what traditional doctors have to work with. Can you restate that?
Oh, sure. We're 99% energy. So why is all of allopathic medicine, which is basically drugs and surgery, why is it all focused on the physical? Why isn't everyone learning and doing energy medicine? People do not want to take responsibility that their stuck negative emotions have caused their disease. It's dis-ease. So a lot of, like autoimmune diseases, look at all the people that suffer so horribly with autoimmune diseases. And that is always caused by self-loathing, self-hatred. It's the body turning on itself. You've given the cells permission for the body to turn on itself.
Yes. Tell me this before we go too long. I meant to ask you this early on, but how do people reach you? Is there a web address? What's the best way?
I'm on Facebook. It's just Terry J. And then on my website is terryj.com, TerriJay.com. And you can get my book, The Cowgirl Shaman Way. You can get that on my website, or you can also get it on Amazon, and it's available there. And you can get it in an ebook too.
Ebooks, okay. Now, and as I was saying, who shouldn't read this book? Everybody should read it. Would open everybody's eyes, I would think.
I would think it would be an incredible benefit. The only negative is that you do get people's thoughts and feelings. And so I don't have an off switch, and I teach an off switch for that reason. I don't have an off switch, and I really don't have a very good filter. So I hear people's thoughts all the time. And there's a lot of stuff I'd really rather never hear.
I didn't too much information.
Yes, exactly.
So get this book if you're watching. Hey, Father's Day, is it this Sunday?
Yeah.
I wonder if my kids are watching. I'm going to send them a copy of this interview because they never know what to get the guy who has everything. So they always get me a book because I love to read. So and I will read this too. So Terry J. Oh yeah. I mean we could go on for hours, but they only give us 10 minutes for these interviews. But you talked about some other things, finding water.
Yes, I love to do map dowsing, and I like to teach this too. I've actually been able to find gold on maps. It's really interesting how it happened, and I won't go into the details, but I've been able to find gold and water on maps for people, and it's just been incredible. It's like doing map dowsing, only you don't need the stick. You don't need the stick and walk around.
Probably 99% of our viewers have no idea that when you drill a well, you hire a guy with a magic stick or something. He comes out and he tells you where to drill the well. But you do it from all the way from Nevada. You could do that.
I do it all over the world. Sure. Wow. It's really fun. It's amazing once you get opened to these abilities, all of the different ways that you can use it.
Well, it's very refreshing to hear you say you're a skeptic. You're the biggest skeptic. And
yes. If it wasn't for physics, I couldn't do this work. But physics, a science, explains how I'm able to do this. We're all like big cell phone towers. How many people have thought of a friend that they haven't heard from in a long time, and all of a sudden the phone rings and it's them? We all do this. So who sent the message?
Right. And so
who sent that? We all do that. So we all have these abilities, and we just need to learn to use them more.
Maybe reading your book would help us learn how to open up those possibilities for ourselves.
Absolutely. And it's fun. It can really be fun.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's terryj.com, or go to Facebook and type Terry J. You're going to find her, or Cowgirl Shaman.
That's right.
Is that correct? Or call us here at Central Valley Talk. We'll give you her direct contact info. We'll give you the webpage and the Facebook and stuff like that. We're about out of time. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we have to go?
No, just that I love to do readings by phone. I do them all over the world. I've got really reasonable rates. It's only $50 for a half hour, $90 for an hour. So I'm very affordable, and I'm going to always keep my rates that way too.
That's good. That's actually very affordable. Now, and they could call you if they've lost their pet, if they need to find where they left their gold, or where their water wells should be drilled, or
relationships, finances, health, pets, everything, pretty much everything.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, I keep bringing this back to pets, but you work with people a lot.
Oh, yeah. I work with people more than animals now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cowgirl Shaman, Terry J. Find her on Facebook. Get her book. Everybody should read this book, I'm convinced. I haven't even seen the book, and I'm convinced we should all read it. And we want you back again every month or so. Come on back, Terry, and we'd love to talk to you.
Oh, I'd be happy to come. It's really fun to be here.
And also, as I said, because you're the best internet person we've had, you're great, clear picture and sound and everything. We have to take a break, and we'll be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.
Highlights, balayage, color, extensions, cuts, pure Brazilian blowouts, treatments. Contact Jordan Myers at Hair by Jordan. Did you know most hair and beauty salons in the Central Valley are not disposing of their chemicals correctly? Partner with us today to become an eco-friendly salon. Visit us online at greenbeautywaste.com. Our phone number is 559-367-7206. And be sure to visit us on Instagram and Facebook at Green Beauty Waste.
Is everything in life draining you? Come to Stretch 360. Our professional staff can offer you many options for relaxation like deep tissue or hot stone massages, infrared medical grade sauna. Once you leave us, you'll look and feel like $1,000,000. Stretch 360. Relaxation is only a stretch away.
The Art of Becoming Who We Are in Christ by Jolene Kennedy is a book about the process of maturity as we find our true identity, since God's promises must be received, embraced, and activated within us. Get your copy today and check out jolenekennedy.com.
Fleet Feet Fresno is more than just a running and sportswear store. Fleet Feet Sports' mission is to provide runners and other active Fresnans with gear that fits their individual needs, training that helps them reach their fitness goals, and races that satisfy their competitive spirit. Get to know Fleet Feet Fresno today.
Ghost Golf is Fresno's most spectacular family entertainment center. It's frightening how much fun you'll have on our 18-hole indoor haunted graveyard course. Skeletons welcome you, but watch out! All sorts of creatures may come to life. Ghost Golf is perfect for scary good parties, so book yours today. You'll get free plays at the Mummy Shooting Gallery, arcades, and air hockey. Check out our party and weekday specials online and like us on Facebook. Come play at family-friendly Ghost Golf. Good times will haunt you.
For all your real estate needs, call Juliet Tadich with Clovis First, 559-323-2213, or visit clovisfirst.com. That's CLOVIS, the numeral 1,
JuliaTadich.st.com. Whether you're looking to buy a home or sell a home, get a loan, or whatever the case may be, call Julia Tadich.
The Saga of Bridget and Amanda by Carol Love Forbes brings to life the struggles of historical women in early America. Find the Saga of Bridget and Amanda on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and order your copy today.
At Leia Travels, we strive to make your vacation experience as relaxing as possible. From the time you start dreaming about it to the time you're sharing your vacation photos with your friends and coworkers. Our vow is to treat your vacation as if it were our own. If personal service, attention to detail, and years of travel experience are important to you, then let Leia Travels plan your next dream vacation. Visit LeiaTravels.com or call 559-360-1933.
A dynamic litigator, in-tune listener, and forward thinker with almost a decade of experience, Nasser Nekumanish is a skilled attorney servicing clients throughout the Central Valley. When you need a lawyer, call 559-441-0114 and ask for Nasser Nekumanish.
Linda Lee Kane is an author of fantasies, thrillers, contemporary fiction, and children's books. Order a book by Linda Lee Kane on Amazon or on lindaleekane.com. Get twice the results in half the time. Call 559-349-7934 to schedule your appointment with Clovis Fit Body Bootcamp today. And follow Fit Body Bootcamp Clovis on Instagram.